Almost set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. Victor Mesa makes his big league debut right after this. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, was he super good in his last.
Leading off tonight for Miami, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Stepping in, Victor Mesa. And this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. On 2 hits, and they leave 1. In now is yet.
For the Reds, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Striding in once again, Lewis Brinson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. A couple of walks ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this.
Leading up for the Reds.
And that brings up Scott.
Center fielder, Scott Schebler.
Take the base. 3.
Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Michael Lorenzen answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Standing in now, Jose Arena. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And Scooter Gennett is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of it.
Scooter Gennett.
Striding into the box, Scott Schebler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Iglesias stands at second with no outs. Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third, and that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now. In is Joey Votto now, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Bullet back up the middle. Brinson is there, and he has it for the first out. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez head-to-head with Jose Arena. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So it's inning coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Reds 2. David Hernandez is on to pitch.
Hernandez.
Digging in, Austin Dean. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Popped him up. Votto has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Starlin Castro, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Anderson on third with 2 out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Puig is there, and he puts this one away for the third. 1 left for Miami. At the plate, Jesse Winker. It was a walk.
Play ball.
Left fielder, Jesse Winker. And it's incomplete. Now pitching for the Reds, number 50, Harris.
Matt Kemp will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Play ball.
Now pitching for Miami, number 71.
Jared Hughes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So here now.
Leading off for Miami, pitcher, Drew Steckenridge.
Curtis Granderson will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man, he was selected in the 3rd round during the 2002 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready now, Miguel Rojas. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Schebler is in pursuit. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Austin Dean. Pedro Alvarez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Alvarez.
Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Over the bullpen and gone. And good for him. Pedro Alvarez has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Here's Starlin Castro. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Lined hard toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. So it's two. The order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. Miami's out in front, 5-2.
Pedro Alvarez.
Sergio Romo is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Now at the plate, Joey Votto. He'll lead. Things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Prado is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
0-2 the count to Suarez. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Heading out towards shallow right. Oh, and he misses it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one, too.
In now is Yasiel Puig, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Rojas is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Now batting, Jesse Winker. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Reds down to their last strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
And here's Jose Peraza. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And that one just missed outside.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
A ball and a strike. Winker is off of first with 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
Settling in now, Tucker Barnhart. No hits in 3. So far, he struck out once. JT Riddle is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over. Right, and now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. Set and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 2-1 home. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Fish took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jose Arena earned his 5th win of the year. Sergio Romo closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins. 5